Hi, my name is Tyler Moore, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this Squarespace website step by step with no steps skipped. We're going to learn how to create and insert your logo, build your navigation menu and create sub-navigation, make this take action button, but you can call it whatever you want, put in this headline, sub-headline, and button, insert this background image. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful headline and under it the subheadline and the link at the bottom here. And if we scroll down, we're going to be building these two images side by side with the headline, text, and link under them. I'm also going to show you how to insert your social media icons like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever else you have. And put in this bottom footer information where you can have your contact information or address to your location. Then we're going to learn how to make this about page. First, we're going to put in the title of the website, then this background, and it's going to create this side navigation menu automatically for us. Then we're going to put in this link, this headline, our mission, this paragraph text. We're going to put in these divider lines and a quote. We're going to put in what we've achieved and these bullet points. Of course, you can name it whatever you want. We're going to make the bullet points go side by side. After that, we're going to create our projects page, and we're going to put in the title and this image. And this page can be used for showing off all of your projects, the things that you have done. And we're going to be adding different images and headlines so that we can showcase your projects. Next, we're going to create a partners page so you guys can partner up with companies. We're going to learn how to put in a headline, a background image, a big title, a divider line, a partner's headline and the different partners that you work with, a divider line, and a partner's contact information so they can contact you and email you and you guys can partner up. After that, we're going to create a contact page so that your customers can contact you. We're going to put in the contact title and the background image. Then we're going to put call or visit and put a map of your location and some contact information below that, like your address, your hours, and your email. Then we're going to create the news page, and this is the same thing as a blog page. So news or blog, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to learn how to put in this slider right here, this image slider. And if we scroll down, we can read all of our blog posts or news articles. And we can, of course, put images on it. And we can click on a news article if we want. And what we can do here is we can put in an image gallery or edit the page just like we edit any other page. And we can have comments so people can comment and post their comment, or they can share on social media sites like Reddit or Facebook or YouTube. And this is a great way to get people to your website. If you have really quality content, then people will go to your website and they'll buy your products or services. Then we're going to make this README page, and we're going to put in this headline, and we're going to put in this background image. And this page is just to demonstrate, all the things that we can do. But instead of a README page, you can put in like a services page or a products page. We're also going to build this take action page and learn how to put in the title and the join us and the background image, and learn to put in these different headlines. And we're going to make two different columns, a donate and a spread the word. Of course, you can change the information to whatever you want. And it doesn't need to say take action up there. It can say whatever you want. Then we're going to make one more page, and this page isn't linked to the website. It's just a demonstration on how to make a slideshow your homepage. So we can set this page as your homepage if we want. And you can click through the slideshow and it looks really cool. And a lot of websites have this as soon as you go to the homepage. So you may want this. This is just a demonstration on how to do it. I wanted to show you guys how to do it. So it's a pretty simple page, but it really just demonstrates how to use a slideshow. During the video, we're also going to be testing out Squarespace's 24-hour customer support to see how well they respond to a support request. All right, that's about it. So if you're ready, then I'm ready, and let's begin creating your website. So now you want to go to squarespace.com, that's SQUARESPACE.com, and press enter. Once you do that, go ahead and click on websites. Then scroll down and you can obviously choose any template you want, but we're going to be using Bedford, so just hover over it and click View Bedford. Here you can preview the website, but we've already had a tour of it, so just click Start with Bedford. Then enter in your first name, last name, email address, and password, and click Sign Up and Create Website. And once you do that, you can click Start. Then it'll ask you a couple of details about your website. You can either fill them in or you can skip it. I'm just going to skip it. Then enter in the title of your website. This might be your business name, and then press Done. Then we're going to be presented with the demo website, but we're going to delete all of the pages so that we can really learn how Squarespace works and add in your own content. So to do that, click on Pages, and we're going to hover over the About and click the gear icon, press Delete, and Confirm. We're going to do this for every page except for the home page right now. And that's because you can't delete a home page, and I'll show you how to get around that in just a second. So just go ahead and click the gear icon, delete, confirm, gear icon, delete, confirm, and so on. Now we still want to delete this home alternative, so we're just going to confirm that. And now we have to delete the home page. If we try to delete it right now, it would give us an error and it wouldn't work. So we have to create a new home page. So go ahead and click on plus, click on page, name it home, press enter. Then click the gear icon, scroll down and press Set as Homepage. Confirm and save it. Now that we switched a blank home page, we can go ahead and click on the gear icon for our first home page, delete and confirm. Now we've deleted all of the pages on our website, so we're starting off fresh and blank so that we can add your own content. Let's go ahead and add all of our pages by clicking on the plus icon and clicking on Page and naming it to whatever we want. We're going to call this one What We Do. Press Enter, click the plus icon again, click Page, and this one's going to be called Projects. Press Enter, click the plus icon, click Page again. This one's going to be called Partners, and you can see it adds it up to the navigation on the top right. Click the plus icon, click Page. This one's going to be called Contact for our contact form. Click the plus icon, click on Page. This one's going to be called README. Click the plus icon, click Page. We're going to call this Take Action. Click the plus icon, then click Page. We're going to call this Home Alternative, so it's a different home page. Now we can click the plus icon again and press Blog. And this is where our blog is going to be. So we can just put news or blog or whatever you want it to be called. Then go back to Pages. And now we're going to add a new folder. So this is like sub navigation. So click the plus icon and click Folder. Once we do that, let's name this About. And now we can put pages inside of this. So let's go ahead and drag What We Do. Just click, hold, and drag into the About folder. And now we can see on the left side where it says About, it says What We Do. So drag Projects also, and now we can see Projects under About, and Partners, and Contact. So now we have all of those pages in our under our About folder. Next, if we look at the top right of our website, we can see that Home is to the very right. And that isn't standard. That's not what most people do. Most people put it to the very left of the navigation. So go ahead and click, hold, and drag the home page above the About folder. And as you can see, that will rearrange the navigation. Now we can do that for the rest of the navigation, put it in any order that we want. So just click, hold, and drag and rearrange them, and the navigation will rearrange. We can also drag things to the secondary navigation or the not linked. Not linked just means that it's not in any navigation at all. So we're going to put the home alternative in the not linked section, and that page is just to show you a different style of home page. Next, we're going to start doing the fun stuff, which is building our home page. So just hover over home and click the gear icon. Then under description, type sustainability or whatever you want to type. Then press enter to enter in a new line and type starts with you. Then you can highlight it if you want and press bold, and then go to a new line and type learn more. I probably should have bolded that last, so you can unbold that and make it a link. And you can link it to your content, so one of your pages, and we're going to link it to the What We Do page. Then we're going to click on media, and we're going to add an image, and then click image and find whatever image that you want to add. So click on home page, and it will upload and process and resize. Then click save and press save again. And now we can preview what we did. So remember, we typed sustainability and then we entered in a new line and typed starts with you and a new line, and we put in learn more. The starts with you we made bold, and that's why it's big and bold right here. The learn more we made a link, and that's why it turned into a button. The sustainability we didn't do anything to, so that's why it just stays normal. And now we're going to add text and images to this page, so just scroll down and hover over the edit button and click on it. Once we do that, it's going to say right here, so we're just going to click on that, and we're going to click on this clipboard in order to paste our text, because we don't want to paste in any formatting, so it'll take away all of the formatting when you click on that clipboard. Press OK, and now we're just going to highlight it, and we're going to make it a heading 1, which is the largest heading, and we're going to center it. Next, I'm going to add a line right here, which we're going to get rid of later, but it's just to separate all of the text, and it'll make more sense later. But if we put text under text, it'll kind of, clob it all together as one, and we don't want to do that. So let's make a line. It's a little trick. And now let's move our mouse over to where we see these lines, and let's add some more text. So we just click on that and add some more text. And again, we use the clipboard to paste in the text because we don't want to paste in any weird formatting. You see how it got a little weird? It'll strip all of that out. All right, so we paste in our text, then we highlight everything and we center it. This stuff is pretty easy. Once we do that, we can make a link. So just highlight everything, or first we'll make it italic, then we'll make it a link. So just highlight his name right there or whatever you want. Click on the link button and put in whatever link you want. The next thing we're going to do is click this button right here, and we're going to add a spacer. So we're going to add it to the left side of the text and the right side of the text. So we're just going to click, hold, and drag, and see this little line right here, and then resize it. So it's a little tricky to get it in the right spot sometimes. So let's go ahead and add another spacer by clicking on it and scrolling down, clicking on spacer. Click, hold, and drag where it says spacer and drag it to the right side and make it to the right place. That's perfect. And now drag the spacer. And this is so the text doesn't go all the way across super far. It's easier on the eyes to read if it's more in the center. All right, the next thing we're going to do is add some more content. So just click on that teardrop, sideways teardrop type of thing. Add a spacer to give it a little more space, and click on the sideways teardrop, add content button, and click on an image. We're going to be adding 2 images here. So just click add an image and upload your image. All right, once we do that, we could just click apply. And now we want to add some more content. So just click on the add content button and click on image again, because we're going to have 2 images side by side. All right, just click add an image and choose your other image and press open. Then click apply and just click, hold, and drag, and we're going to be dragging it next to the other image. So it gets a little tricky sometimes, but make sure the line doesn't go like that, but goes like that. All right, then let it go. And it got a little weird on the screen here, but don't worry about that. When we save it, it'll be normal. So once again, we're going to add some more content below the image. So make sure to click on the short line right here and add text. All right, so just click where it says right here and use the clipboard to paste in your text so it strips out all the formatting and weird things that Microsoft Word or whatever you have has, weird formatting sometimes. So we're going to highlight everything and then we're going to center it. Once we do that, we're just going to highlight the about and we're going to make it a heading 2. Then we're going to make it about a link by highlighting it, and we're going to link it to content, the what we do page. So it's just an easier way to make a link. And now we're going to search for an arrow. So just search for arrow in your browser, an arrow symbol. And we're doing this to put next to the learn more. So just scroll down and find whatever website has an arrow symbol and just go ahead and copy it. Then we can close that and go next to the learn more, and of course do the clipboard paste because this definitely has weird formatting, and press OK. And now we have an arrow right in there that looks pretty cool. Once we do that, we're going to make this a link. So just highlight it, click the link button, and click on content because it's one of the page's content, and click what we do. All right, now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So just click on the add content button and click on text, paste it in with the clipboard, paste in your content, and press OK. Now your content is there, so go ahead and highlight everything and press the center button. Once we do that, we can highlight take action and make it a heading 2. All right, now we can highlight it again and make it a link, and we're going to link to content that we have on our website and the take action page we're going to choose. All right, now we are going to go to the special paste and again paste in that arrow. So again, we go to arrow symbol and we find the symbol, find the website, and we copy the arrow. We can close that and we can paste it right back in there and press OK. And of course it shows up perfectly. Then we can highlight that and make it a link. And we're going to make it a link to our content, and we're going to make it a link to the take action page. All right, now we're just going to remove that block, and we're going to remove the line that we made so it didn't all jumble together, the top and the bottom. All right, so we're all done with that. So just click save and we're done with the home page. Congratulations. Next, we're going to create the what we do page. So just go ahead and hover over it and click the gear icon and type in what we do or whatever else you want. Then highlight it and bold it, and that will make the words really big on the page. Go ahead and click on save, and now press banner and add an image. Click on image and click on the what we do image or whatever image you want and press open. Once we do that, we can drag this little button right here, and that will be the focus of the image. So we want it to be in the sky a little bit more. Then press save, and now the what we do text is in the position that we want it. Then press edit and click on the right here, and let's paste it in by clicking on the clipboard button, pressing in paste, and I'll take away all of the formatting and press OK. Now we can highlight this first one and make it italic, and of course add the link. And you guys should be getting really good at this. Super easy. You could just type in your link, of course, and press enter. And now we're going to highlight this little paragraph, and we're going to make it much bigger. So let's make it a heading 1 so it really pops out, and highlight our mission, and we will make that a heading 2, and it automatically makes it capitalized. All right, so we can highlight under here and make that normal, which it already is. And we could go ahead and add more content. So click on that button and make a quote. So this is pretty cool. We can enter in whatever quote we want, obviously. So I'm just gonna type in a quote right here. And you can enter in a source, which is like an author or a company or whatever you want. And it actually adds a dash for you. So we don't need to add in that extra dash right there. So we're going to edit it and we're just going to remove that dash. Press apply and we're all done with our quote and it's looking pretty cool. Now we're going to add in some more content by clicking on that button right there. And let's add a line. And that just, divides everything up really well. All right, we're going to add another line and we're going to drag this one above it so that it sections it off really nicely. It's easy on the eyes. All right, let's add in some more content and now we're going to add in some text and we could just type in some text. All right, highlight that and make that a heading 2. Now we're going to add in some more content, add in some more text, and just click on the clipboard and paste your text in there and press OK. It'll take out all of the formatting. And what we're going to do is we're going to highlight it and we want these to be bullet points. So just click on that button, the bullet points button, and let's go ahead and add in some more content. And we're going to add in some more text because we want to get all of those bullet points again side by side. And I'll show you that in just a second. All right, so just go ahead and click on the clipboard again and paste in your other bullet points or whatever you want and press OK. And highlight it and press on the bullet point button. All right, now we're gonna click, hold, and drag this whole thing where it says text, and we're gonna drag it right there and let it go, and it will go side by side and it'll look really cool. All right, so now we can review our page, make sure there's nothing that we need to get rid of or make better, and we can see that it looks really good, perfect. So go ahead and click on save. You're done with the What We Do page. Next, we're gonna do the projects page. So just go ahead and hover over it and click on the gear icon. And under description, just type projects, highlight it and make it bold so the text is really big, then press save. Once we do that, we can click on banner and add an image and click on image, find our projects page image and press open. Then we can click on save and scroll down and press edit. Where it says right here, we can go ahead and click on the clipboard and paste in some text and press OK. Once we do that, we can highlight it, click on heading 1 to make the text really big. Now we can add more content by pressing on that button and clicking on image and clicking add an image, finding the image that we want to add and pressing open, then press apply. Now we can add some more content. Let's add some text and you can write your text in the text box or click on the clipboard icon and paste in your text and press OK. All right, and now we can highlight the text and make it a heading 2. Now let's go ahead and add another image by clicking on that right there and clicking on image and adding an image and opening it and pressing apply. Now let's add some more content by clicking on that, then clicking on text and click on the text box and click on the clipboard icon and paste in our text. Then press OK. And we can highlight the heading here and make it a heading 2. All right, let's add some more content. Let's add an image under that. Click on add an image and open it and press apply. All right, let's add some more text and click on the text box and click on the clipboard and paste it in there and press OK. Then highlight the title and make it a heading 2. All right, now we can go over our page and make sure it is everything that we want it to be. And we can add more spaces or, do whatever we want. And we can press save once we're satisfied with our page. And now we are all done with the projects page. Next, we're going to create the partners page. So to do that, just hover over partners and click the gear icon. And under description, type in partners. Highlight it and make it bold so the text comes out really big. Then press save. Once we do that, we can click banner and add an image. Click on image, then choose the partners image and press open and save. Once that's done, the image will show up and we can scroll down and click on edit to edit the content and we can paste in our text. So just click on the clipboard and paste it in. Then press OK. Now we can highlight that text and make the font bigger by making it a heading 1. Now we can add some more content. Let's add a line to separate the content, and let's add some more text. And we can just type in partners and highlight it and make that a heading 2 or an H2. Now we can add in some more content, and we're going to add in a gallery, and it's going to be a grid, and we're going to upload images, and we're going to click on the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one, and hold Command or Control if you're on a Mac or PC, and they will all upload. Then click Design and click Apply. And now we can see all of the images in the same row. Then we can add in some more content, and we're going to add in another line so that it will divide it perfectly. Now let's add in some more content, and let's add in some text. And we could just type in some text here, highlight it, and make it a heading 2. Then add some more content, and we're going to add in some more text. And we're going to click on the clipboard and paste in some more text. Then press OK. Then we can add in some more content, and we're going to add in a form so people can fill out the form, or partners can fill out the form, or your customers, whoever you want. And we're going to change the subject line to organization name. And we're going to change this to comments optional and make it not required and press apply. All right, and that puts in a contact form, and that will email us. So we can check out our website, see if we like it, which we do, looks pretty good, and press save to save all the changes and be done with our partners page. Next, we're going to create our contact page. So just hover over a contact and click the gear icon. Then we can type in contact, highlight it and bold it so it is big font, then click save. Once we do that, we can click on banner and add an image. You guys should be good at this by now. And click on image and go to your contact images and upload your image. We can reposition this wherever we want. We can drag it down so it focuses the image wherever we put that little ball. Then press save and scroll down and click on edit. Now we can click to write and press call, or and type, call or visit. Highlight that and turn it into a heading 2 and add some more content by clicking on that line and clicking on map, because we're going to put a map in here. And now we can click on design to change the design of the map. Maybe we don't want it grayscale. Maybe we want it to have, different colors or whatever we want. And we can press apply once we're good with the design. All right, once we do that, let's add in some more content, and let's add in some text and press the clipboard and paste in some text and press OK. And it has too much spacing, so, well, first let's make it normal. So we can just press backspace and then press shift and enter. Backspace, shift and enter, and that'll get rid of all the spacing. Shift and enter makes it so it doesn't have a huge paragraph. All right, let's make a new line, and let's add in some more content. Let's add in some text, and we can go ahead and just click right there and paste in our text by clicking on the clipboard, pasting it in, and pressing OK. Well, before we do that, actually, let's go to Google and type in N dash to get a big dash, and let's copy it, and let's go back and we can paste it here. So this is just like a really longer dash that we can Google and we can just get. It's called an N dash. It's not like your regular dash on your keyboard. Then press OK, and then clicking on that, backspace, shift enter, backspace, shift enter, so it all looks good. Let's add in some a line instead of text and add some more content. Now let's add in some text, and we could just type in email and make that a heading 2 and add in some more content. Let's add in some text again, and we can click on the clipboard and paste our text in, and we can remove all the spaces again by just pressing backspace, shift, and enter. Then we can make this a link by just copying it and making it a link. All right, and now we can delete those lines. Those lines were just so all the text didn't, come together, because if you don't put those lines in, that all the text will just, jumble together. So that's like a little Squarespace trick for you guys. All right, and we can look at the website. It looks awesome. Press save, and we are done with the contact page. Next, we're gonna make the news page, which is the same thing as the blog page. So you can, name it blog if you want. So just click on news and then click the gear icon. And under the description, we're gonna type in news. You can put in blog or whatever you want. And then we're gonna bold it. Now pages per post, you can adjust that. We're gonna put 10, but you can put whatever you want. And then we're gonna click media and add an image. Just click image and find our image that we want and press open and click save. Now we're not going to see the image right now. That's because we need to refresh the page. So we could go ahead and do that. And once we do that, we can see that it shows up just perfectly. And now we're going to add some news or blog posts or articles by clicking on the plus button. And these can be your, your different blogs or news articles. And we can type in whatever we want and paste in our content. Then press OK. Obviously, you can type it in if you want to. And of course, we can format it and make comments on or off or, whatever we want. And we can go to options and we can add in an image or change some other features. Let's add an image here. All right, so that will be our image and we're gonna feature it. So when we click on featured, it's gonna show up in the slider. So we can click on save and publish. And when we do that, it's gonna show up right on our blog page or news page when we get there. So it'll be on the top. All right, and now we can go back and we can edit it and we can get rid of these extra lines or add in images or do whatever we want. Now that we've done that, we can add another blog post or news article by clicking on the plus button and typing in our title of the blog post. And we can paste in our content and click on the clipboard and pasting it in there. Then we can press OK and turn the comments on to allow people to comment on this blog post. And we can add in anything we want. We can add in an image here by clicking on add an image and pressing open. And we can format it just like we format any pages. Then we can press apply and go to options and set a featured image here. So click on add an image, choose your image and press open and it will upload and resize it for you. We can also make this a featured post so that when we go to our blog page or news page, it'll be right on top in a slider and press save and publish. All right, so that's looking pretty good. And yeah, awesome. We can add another blog post or news article and enter in the title of it. And we can put in our text by clicking on the clipboard icon, pasting it in there, pressing OK, and adding some more content. And we can put in a slideshow and upload images. And we can press Control or Command and click on both of them if you're on a Mac or PC. Command if you're on a Mac, Control if you're on a PC. And they will both upload and we can go and design it and choose any of the options here. I'm going to show next and previous controls. And I'm not going to automatically crop images and I'm not going to show title and description. And then I'm going to press apply. For comments, I'm also going to turn them on so that people of the internet can comment and press save and publish to save that blog post. Now what I can do is click on it and press edit and I can change the published date. And what this will do is this will reorder the blog post. So if I put it for earlier and press save, then that will make it last. So I'm going to do that with all of them. I'm just going to press edit and I'm going to rearrange when these were done so that it actually rearranges the order that they're in. Before we can say that we're finished with the news or blog page, I wanted to check out the page and I did, and what I noticed is that the comments weren't there. So there's no way to post a comment right here. And I think this is the perfect time to test out the Squarespace support. They say they have 24/7 award-winning customer support, and we're going to try it out asking them why the comments aren't showing up. So we can just go here and go back and press on the help button. And once we do that, we can search for our help. Let's say, actually, I don't want to search for it. I want to contact them. But you could search if you wanted to. And you can help with adding and editing pages, blogging and podcasting, managing and editing, or managing comments. There it goes. And they say, if none of this helps you, then you can contact them through email or live chat. I've never done the live chat before. So let's try it. It's only from 3 a.m. to 8 p.m., but that's a lot of hours. I've done email before and they've gotten back to me within an hour. So we'll see this live chat. All right. And so we'll just keep it the same. Start chatting. All right. So we'll see if they can help. So we have Trey, who just got here in the chat room. Seems very nice. Hi there. Thanks for reaching out. Happy to take a look into this. But awesome. Thanks. All right, so we gave him the information that he needed. And he can help me here. If we go to settings, blogging, settings, blogging, and there's a button on this panel to access the comment section for the whole site. Okay, comment settings. And enable comments globally, I'm guessing. All right, and let's see if that worked. If we go back to the news, view the post, and we have our comments. Awesome. All right, so he helped us out and it really did work and it saved me time and that was pretty awesome. And I asked him, you know, if he has, if people have to have an account, a paid for account in order to get live help, and he said no. So you guys who haven't paid for an account, you're just doing the trial, you can get support just the same as someone who paid for it. All right, so I'm going to leave a comment. Awesome. Thank you. All right, and so we can exit out of that, and he gave us some help and enabled our comments. So that's really cool. Next, we're gonna create the README page, which is just a page for Squarespace to show all of its features, but this could be your products or services page or whatever you want it to be. So just click on the back arrow for pages and hover over README and click the gear icon. Once you do that, we can add in a description and we can highlight the get started and make a link out of it. And we can put whatever link we want here. We can link it to google.com or your friend's website or your mom's website or whatever, or your other websites. Once we do that, then we can highlight the top line and make it italic and the middle line and make it bold. And this will just format it right so that, you know, the text is big or it becomes a link or whatever. Then click media and let's add an image. Search for our image and find it and press open. Your computer might say okay. It'll process it and resize it. And then we can press save. And now we can't see it right now because we can just click refresh and we'll be able to see it. All right, so that looks really good. I like the colors. It pops really nicely. And now let's just create this page so that we can learn how to format things that are a little tricky to format. So just scroll down and press edit. And now we can click and again, use the clipboard. Click on the clipboard to paste in your text. All right, and that'll take away all of the formatting, so there's not weird formatting in your website. And we can highlight everything and center it and make it italic. And of course, we can highlight the name here and make it a link and type in whatever link that we want. All right, once we do that, we're gonna add in some more content and we're gonna put a spacer so that we have some spacing underneath the first line. Then we're gonna add in some more content and add in some text. We're gonna type in our first heading and center it and make it a heading 1. advertising, your services or whatever you want to. In this case, it's the template features. Let's add in some more content. Let's add in a line, a divider line, and let's add in some more content and some text. All right, let's put in some text, highlight it, and let's make it a heading 2. All right, let's add in some more content and let's add in some text and use the clipboard again to paste in your text and press OK. And we can highlight any text we want and bold it, just like Microsoft Word or Google Docs or whatever else you use. And let's add in some more content and make another line. And click, hold, and drag, and we can drag it right under the navigation button heading. And click, hold, and drag the text right on the side of navigation button. And we wanted to add those divider lines because if we don't do that, sometimes the text all gets jumbled together and we won't be able to drag it to the right or drag it to the left. It all becomes one block. So we use those divider lines in order to separate the text just temporarily. All right, now we can add in some more content and add in some text. Type in the text, highlight it, and make it a heading 2. Now we can drag that under the divider line just so everything is separate, and add in a new content and some text, and just click on the clipboard and paste in your text and press OK. All right, so now we have a lot of text to format. So we're just gonna highlight all of the headings and make them heading 3. And we'll make this of bullet points, give it a space, make this one heading 3, make these 2 bullet points, give it a space, heading 3, space, heading 3, space, heading 3, space, heading 3. Add in some more content. Let's add in a divider line. Drag the line all the way up, click, hold, and drag it right under banner area. Then grab all of the text and put it to the right of banner area. And we need that divider line in order so it separates, the banner area text from the rest of the text. Now we can click, hold, and drag to resize it, and that's looking pretty cool. Now that we're done with that, we can add in some more content, add in some text, and again, we're using that divider line in order to separate it. And type in whatever heading you want. We're gonna make this heading 2. All right, let's add in some more content, and let's add in a line so it separates the text, and let's add in some more text. All right, let's click on the clipboard and paste in our text and press OK, and now let's format it. Highlight this text and make it bullet points. Highlight folder navigation and you can bold it. Category navigation and bold it. Blog sidebar and bold it. Now we can remove the lines and hover over all of that text and click, hold, and drag to the right of sidebar right there. It's a little tricky sometimes, but you'll get the hang of it. Then we can resize it and resize it just as big as the other one so it looks consistent. And now we can add in some more content and let's add in some more text. Let's type our text, highlight it, and make it a heading 2. Then add in some more content and let's add in a line so it divides the text so it doesn't get all bunched together. And let's add in some text and click on the clipboard to paste in our text and press OK. Once we do that, we can format it however we want. We can make this bold and this bold too. Click, drag, and hold the text. Oh, there we go. And make it to the right there. To the right of index and resize it. Once we do that, we can add in some more content. And we can add in a spacer. And now we can remove the line and resize the spacer however big we want it to be. And add in some more content and add in some text. And type whatever you want, highlight it, center it, make it a heading 1. Add in some new content. We can add in a new line right here, a divider line. Add in some new content and add in some text. We can highlight our text and make it a heading 2. Add in some new content, add in a line, a divider line, add in some new content, add in some text, and we can paste in our text by clicking on the clipboard and clicking paste. Command V or Control V, depending if you're on a Mac or PC. All right, we can highlight header background color and bold it, or site title, font, and color. Bold it, highlight, bold it. Now we can add in some content. We're going to add in another divider line, add in some new content, and add in some text. Click on the box and then click on the clipboard and paste in your content. We can press OK, highlight, bold, bold. Then we can click, hold, and drag it up until we see the box right there. Let it go and resize it. Now we can also do the same thing with this. Click, hold, and drag it right, not there, and let it go. Oh, kind of messed up a little bit. But we can take this site header and drag it to the left of it. There we go. And now that is perfect. So that's how you get 3 columns instead of 2 or 1. Now we can take all of our divider lines and we can delete them. They were just used temporarily to separate the text so it didn't all, go in one text box. All right, and that is looking pretty darn good. And we can save the page and we are done with the README page, but obviously it could be your services page or product page or whatever page you want it to be. We just learned how to format some things and it's looking pretty good. Next, we're going to create the take action page. So just hover over it, click on it, and click on the gear icon. Once we do that, under description, you can type in whatever you want. And we are going to make a link out of Join Us, and we're going to link it to content, and it's just going to be the home page. And you probably want to do a better page than that, and make that bold, the take action bold. Then we're going to go to media and upload a file. I'm sure you guys are getting really good at this by now. Click on image and upload the image. And once we do that, we can focus the image wherever this little circle thing is. So we're going to focus it on the bottom, and then we're going to press save. All right, then we're going to refresh the page to see if it really saved, and it did. So that looks pretty cool. We have the take action and the join us. Now we're going to click on edit to edit the page, and we're going to add all of our content. So just click on the box to write. We're going to type in some stuff, highlight it, make it italic, and center it. Then we're going to highlight the name, and we're going to make it a link. And you guys should be getting really good at this stuff. You've practiced it or seen it a lot of times. All right, now let's add in some new content below that. We're going to add in some text. And we're going to use the clipboard again just to paste in some text. All right, then we're going to press OK, paste it in there. And we're going to highlight the text, and we are going to center it, and we're going to make it a heading 1. So it's real big. Once we do that, we are going to add in a new section by clicking on adding new content. And we're going to add in a divider line. And now we're going to add in some text. And we're going to click on the clipboard again to strip out all the formatting and paste in the text right there and press OK. And we're going to highlight it all and make it centered. Once we do that, we're going to highlight donate, and we are going to make it heading 2 and highlight make a donation with the arrow. I showed you how to do the arrow before. Make it a link and put in whatever link you want, or link it to some of the content on your website. You can even link a file if you want, like a PDF or something like that. All right, once we do that, we're going to want to add in a divider line, and this is just so that the text doesn't all mush together into one text box. Add a new text box and click on the clipboard and paste in your text. All right, press OK. Should magically appear right in there, and highlight it all and center it. Now we can highlight the top word and make it a heading 2, and highlight the bottom words and make them a link. All right, once we do that, we can go ahead and click over this and click off of it. I'm just trying to get that text to show up, the text box, which it will in just a second. Hover over it, click, hold, and drag right next to the donate right there. And it goes side by side just like it should, and that's looking pretty good. Now we can delete our lines, and we can add a new line so it gives it a little more space. And that's looking pretty good. So let's click on save. We are done with the take action page. Next, we're gonna create a home page alternative. So we're just gonna, we already named it down here, home alt. And this is just if you want a slider on your home page. That's going to show how to do this. So go ahead and click on edit and add some content. And let's add in a slideshow. Upload images. Choose all of the images by holding down Command or Control if you're on a Mac or PC, and your images will upload. Once your images upload, hover over it and double click it, and you can add a headline or a caption to each image. So just like you did before on those other pages. Alright, then you can make it a link, bold it, and press save. Now do that for all other images. So highlight, link, bold, and save. So highlight, link, bold, and save. Just one more. Click on it, type out your text, link it, bold it, and save. Alright, click on design and choose any of the options you want. I'm going to show next and previous controls. I'm going to automatically crop, and I am going to show title and description. Then I'm going to press apply, and we can add more text down here, and we can highlight it and make it a heading 1 so it's big, and center it. Then we can type in some more text, highlight it, italic it, center it, and make his name a link. Alright, we're all done with this page, so press save. And of course, you can click on the gear icon and set it to your home page if you wanted to. Now we can go back home. Next, we're going to connect all of our social media accounts so that we can have our social media accounts at the bottom of the website. So go ahead and click on settings, then click connected accounts and click connect accounts. Then choose whatever account that you want to connect. I'm going to connect my Twitter account right now and click authorize app. Now my Twitter account is connected, and it can do things like post to Twitter when I create a blog post. Also, we're going to put the little icon at the bottom of the website. So just click save and connect account again, and we can just connect, all of our accounts. I'm going to click Instagram and it will connect. I don't have an Instagram myself, but my wife does, so we're just going to use her account and press save. Then we're going to connect another account, and I'm going to choose Facebook and press save. And I'm going to connect one more account. I'm going to search for YouTube, my favorite social media account. Choose me and press save. All right, now that I have 4 accounts connected, I'm going to go back to settings and go back home. And now I'm going to edit the footer of my website, which is like your feet. It's the bottom of your website. So we can see that the accounts are already there. So that's pretty cool. And we can click on edit, and we can add, instead of this powered by Squarespace, we can add some text. So maybe this would be your address or your copyright or whatever it is that you want on the bottom of every page of your website. You can also make a new line and just put your email, phone number, anything that you want. And we can make all of this a heading 3 if we want, and we could remove this powered by Squarespace. Just highlight it and press the delete button. All right, once we do that, we can click on save, and that will save our nice footer. And we can go to design, and here we can design all of the colors and everything. So just go to style, and we can change the bottom of this footer. We can make it white or any color that we want, and we can change the text, so it's pretty cool. And we can do this for any part of our website. All right, so we're just gonna make it a little lighter. The 0.8 is how transparent or non-transparent it is. So if we did 0.0, it would be see-through. 1 would be completely solid. So we're gonna save that and just go back and back again. Now the footer is all done. And now we can take a little break from Squarespace and create our logo by going to logomaker.com. That's logomaker.com. And search for any logo we want. I'm just going to search for simple, and we can choose a logo, and then we can change its color. So you can change its color to black or white. And if you change it to white, you're going to want to right click here and press black background so that we can see it. And we can resize it. Then we can add our text. So we can add any text that we want, and we can change the text to white also so that we can see it. And we can click off of it and move it around and type in your business or whatever it is and resize it. And we can also change the font if we want up here. And there we go. We have a little logo for your business. You probably want to do a better job than this, but that is looking pretty cool. Then we can crop it. So this is how big it's going to be when it's cropped. And we can make it a little smaller right here. Crop it. And then we can save it. All right, so save that to your desktop, and then that's how you have a logo. The next thing that we're gonna do is upload our logo to the website. So to do that, again, click on Design, and then click Logo and Title. And now we can change the text here, or we can add a logo. So just click Add a Logo, and you can add a new logo. All right, so now we're uploading our logo, and it will show when we refresh and save this. So just click on Save, and now we can see our logo in there, which is pretty cool. All right, we can go back, and we can go back again. All right, so we're all done with our website, and now we just need to upgrade. So click on the bottom, the Upgrade Now button, and you can go with personal or business, whatever your needs are. I'm just gonna go with personal. And you can pay annually and get a free domain name, or you can pay month to month. And it's a little more expensive, and you don't get a free domain name. I'm just gonna pay month to month, but obviously the better deal is to pay annually, but you can do whatever you want. You pay less upfront month to month, but not as great of a deal, but it's less upfront month to month. All right, so I'm just gonna type in my credit card information, and before I hit subscribe, I'm gonna press the offer code, and I'm gonna type in save code, SAVECODE, and click apply to get 10% off. And I do get credit for this, so this is my code. It helps me keep on making these free tutorials, and you get 10% off. So save code, please enter that, click subscribe, and then it's gonna say thanks for joining Squarespace, how'd you hear about us? And we could just skip that. All right, now you have a paid for and bought Squarespace website. If you did the annual plan, you'll be able to choose a free domain name. But since we didn't do that, because I know some people have different domains from maybe GoDaddy or something, or you can buy a domain name right from Squarespace, and I'll show you how to do that. So just click on Settings and click on Domains and click Get a Domain. If you bought it from somewhere like GoDaddy, click Connect a Third-Party Domain. But if you just want to get it through Squarespace, you can just click on Get a Domain. So type in whatever domain name you want, probably your business name or your name. I'm going to type in It's the Journey of Your Soul, and we can choose from the .com, .org, .net, .info, .space. Any of these would work. It's just whatever you prefer. I'm going to go with the .com, and I'm going to proceed to checkout, and we can enter in all of our information once again right here. And privacy for your domain name is already included in there, so people can't look up your domain name and see your address and everything. So that's kind of cool that Squarespace already includes it. It looks like the domain name is more money for $20 instead of GoDaddy's. I think they charge $13. But the domain privacy is already included. So that kind of, makes it a better deal. Now we can enter in all of our information, then scroll down and press Proceed to Checkout, and make sure all the information is correct, and press Purchase. We have a little receipt that pops up here, and we can, have it sent to our email, and we can press Done, and we could go back to our settings and go back home. And that's it. Congratulations. We are done with our Squarespace website. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'm Tyler Moore. Thank you so much.